I know your head is nappy, but I refuse to lend you my comb. If you want to beg and plead for my Dixie peach, I don't mind, 'cause you need it more than me.
If you would hold your head still, you wouldn't get burned.
Girl, if you want a man, you better do something about that hair of yours. Don't no man want no nappy-headed woman.
Get the man. If you want a job, you better do something.
Just because I want more versatility in my hair doesn't mean that I'm not black. So I have a perm. I am today's black woman. Stop lying. You know that TV job you got don't want no nappy-headed folks sitting up in through there.
He been to cut all her hair off. She done gone bald-headed. Said she tired of trying to deal with them naps in the morning when she trying to get to work on time.
For years, there have been many approaches used by colored women, Negro women, and black women in dealing with what is commonly referred to as the hair problem. Now, the problem, according to many, is that our hair never really moved or blow helplessly in the wind. It was therefore said to have no beauty of its own. So there was no need to identify it in hair ads, in magazines, or on TV. Neglected, hurt, and fed up, many of us armed ourselves with hot combs, water and grease, permanents, and wigs as we search for a way to play it straight. The hot comb was brought to the colored ladies by Madam C.J. Walker and was very popular. After your hair was washed and dried and it looked woolly, wild, kinky, downright rebellious, this look was later known as the Afro, but that's another story.
Put your bad self, say it loud.
One of the most important areas of the hair to have absolutely straight were the edges, for they were a sure enough telltale sign of what kind of hair you really had or were trying to get rid of.
Goodbye, baby, you're driving me crazy. Goodbye, baby, you thought you had
A lot of girls I know got tired of having their edges burned with the hot comb. In an effort to skip the hot comb process and to brag, my hair don't need no straightening. These girls would wash their hair and before it could dry, comb in a jar of
Royal Crown, Dixie Peach, or just plain old Vaseline.
all guaranteed to prevent hair shrinkage when combined with water. This girl with the petroleum jelly hair was not afraid to be caught in the rain. She now had what so many of us wanted. Water-repellent hair.
I know to you, it might sound strange, but I wish it would rain. Let it rain, 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 rain.
See, if you was caught in the rain, your hair would perform this trick called turn back, which meant turn back to its original state.
Child, we would beat Cinderella home in an effort not to be caught with no turn back hair.
But oddly enough, now that I think about it, there was one time when you could get caught. It was doing any party when Aretha Franklin, James Brown, the Supremes, the Temptations, Martha and the Vandellas, the Marvin Gaye was playing. Girl, if your hair didn't turn back, you did not have a good time. Girls would spend long Friday and Saturday nights getting these edges just right so that James Brown could dive right in and scream,
Please, please, please.
called Reason with Gospel.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, T-F-T-C-B.
And turn your hair back, back. But that's okay because we found permanent.
Reach out to me for satisfaction, yeah.
Yours a white hot cream promising everything but a money-back guarantee. They promise longer, more silky, enriched hair, hair that got in your face and spread all over your pillow, hair that performed. Colored girls would no longer have to wait for a hurricane to have their hair to blow in the wind. The miracle was here.
Maybe. Now, I had a perm. My hair sounded just like the man in the movie The Fly. It said, "Help me. Help me." So the search for perfect hair continued. For some, it led to wearing of wigs that knew their place. But sometimes they prevented air from circulating and caused the scalp to itch, in which case the wig wearer would have to go up underneath the wig with a finger or two to scratch, thus causing this perfect wig to shift around on the head. Some wig wearers didn't realize this and arrived at your home looking quite perfectly like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Now, men can laugh if you want to, but while we was getting our hair done, y'all was getting the do.
Help me out, Tim. Let me hear you walk a little bit, Tim. Good God.
My friend Rocky used to let this guy put conch in his hair. All the while, Rocky would be wiggling around as though he was possessed by Dembala. He would then kneel down and put his head in the oven to get his do done. All the while still screaming.
But I was cool.
So if your hair is downright rebellious and you can't get a comb to go through it without saying, "Ow!" maybe the comb you are using was not designed with your hair in mind. Perhaps now it's time to allow your hair to come into the full beauty of its own rebelliousness.
Give me something real that won't stay in the light of day. Oh, all I need is something